Legal.
Maybe they were in the wrong place too.
Legal.
Good morning, Bev.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, there you are.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Can you see me?
No?
Let's see here. Hey, Ryan. Come here. It says to, she can't see me. How do I make her see me? Okay, if I like do this, and then it said, enable it in settings to be seen in the meeting. Camera?
Yeah.
Judge DePel, can you see me now?
I cannot.
That is weird.
But it looks like you're now hooked up twice.
Oh, start my video.
There you are. But now I don't know if you can see you're listed twice. If you started 2 sessions.
Well, should I close out and then get back in?
If you can close the one that doesn't have the video.
I think I'll just get out of the whole thing and come back in.
Okay.
See if that works.
And I had a caller join us. Who is that?
Commissioner Holzman.
Okay, Commissioner. We're getting things set up here.
How about now?
Well, I can hear you, but you're still there twice.
Oh, for Pete's sakes! And now you can't. And now you can't see me.
And now I can't see you. Oh, but now you're only there once.
Well, that's good.
Can you? There should be a button down at the bottom that would say start video. There you go.
Okay. Good thing I got on here early. I'm getting too old for this technological stuff.
Well, and if you don't want to be on camera, that's fine too.
No, actually, I prefer it when the people are on the camera, but not everybody wants to be on the camera.
And I can just kind of see you from here up.
Oh,
There you go.
like here?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
There
How
we go.
about that? Okay. Okay. So your building still isn't open?
Not to the public. We have very few people going into the building
I see.
by special permission.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
We're kind of maintaining as much social distance as we can for as long as we can.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Kind of crazy, isn't it?
Hello.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, freaky. I can see myself behind you, Miss Baxter.
Christy.
At the tone, please record your voice.
Good morning, Commissioner Sylvie's here.
Good morning, Commissioner. We're going to give it just a few more minutes and see if how many of the other commissioners are going to join us.
For reiteration, Commissioner Holzman on the line.
I'm sorry you cut out a little bit there, Commissioner.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that Commissioner Holzman has been on the line.
Yes. I have you and Commissioner Sylvie.
Judge, this is John Kleiser with OPC, just checking my audio.
I hear you loud and clear, Mr. Kleiser. Good morning.
Judge DePel, are you able to see everyone?
I'm able to see those with video.
And can you tell me how I might do that, or?
Oh, are you on a phone?
Yeah, I'm on a phone.
I think on the phone it's more difficult because you don't have room, and I haven't done that. On the computer, I can hover my mouse up in the right-hand corner, and there's a little icon for grid view, and that lets me see multiple
Okay.
people.
Well, I won't worry about it.
There's
Judge,
oh, go ahead.
oh, sorry, I'm also on my phone. If you rotate it landscape, I don't know if you're on an iPhone or not,
yeah.
but if you
Yeah,
rotate
I
it
am.
landscape, then it should pop up like 4. on that screen, and then you can slide to the right to go through the other screens. So if that's helpful.
I will try to have everybody identify themselves when they're speaking, so
Okay.
that should help you out.
Chairman, that did work. That helped a lot.
Hey, Judge DePel, this is Bob Berlin. Can you hear me?
I can hear and see you, Mr. Berlin.
Thank you.
And it looks like I also have Commissioner Roop has joined us. Good morning, Commissioner. So I will ask everybody to remember to keep your device muted unless you need to speak. That will help with being able to hear everyone, and to identify yourself if I haven't already identified you, so to help the court reporter. We give it just a couple more minutes, and then we can get started.
Good morning, Judge. Just checking my audio.
Good morning. And let me just ask Jay Hoffman, is everything okay from technical point of view for the internet?
Judge, this is John. I think so. Jay's not able to talk.
Okay.
That's just the stream, but it looks like we're good.
Okay. Okay, thank you, John. Sorry. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll get started. Hopefully the last two commissioners will join us before we get to the meat of things. Are you ready, Ms. Bench?
I am.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and go on the record. Good morning. This is case numbers GO-2016-0332, 0333, and GO-2017-0201 and 0202, and GO-2018-0309 and 0310. These cases are the application of Spire, Missouri, Inc. to establish infrastructure system replacement surcharges in the Spire, Missouri East and West territories for the various periods from 2016 through 2018. And my name is Nancy DePel. I'm a regulatory law judge assigned to this matter. We are meeting today via WebEx video and telephone technology due to the COVID-19 pandemic emergency. And I have various parties online, as well as the commissioners and staff and other witnesses. I'm going to begin by asking the attorneys to make their entries of appearance. If we could begin with Spire.
Good morning, Judge. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Thank you.
All right. Appearing on behalf of Spire, Missouri, Goldie Boxstruck, Matt Applington, and Mike Pendergast, 700 Market Street, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101.
Thank you. Commission staff?
Thank you, Judge. Appearing on behalf of the staff of the Missouri Public Service Commission is Robert S. Berlin. At the commission's, located at the commission's offices in Jefferson City at 200 Madison Street, Jefferson City 65102. Also appearing with me or available today are staff witnesses Karen Lyons and Jeremy Juliet, who are auditors from our Kansas City office, and Dave Summerer from the Jefferson City office, who worked on the matter of rate design. Thank you.
Thank you. Office of the Public Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. John Kleiser, appearing on behalf of the Office of Public Counsel. Our office is located at 200 Madison Street, Suite 650, Jefferson City, Missouri, 65101.
Thank you, Mr. Kleiser. All right. So the way that I thought that we would handle this today is basically I'm just going to ask if the parties would present the agreement that you've reached, tell us about it, and then the commissioners will be able to ask questions. If your witnesses need to speak to answer questions, then I will swear them in at that time. We'll get their name and their position and who they're with and so forth, and I will swear them in, and then they can answer any questions that there might be. Were the parties intending to offer any exhibits, or is that not necessary at this time? Mr. Berlin?
Well, Judge, staff would offer, of course, it's direct report and rebuttal testimony. If the commission is going to take the testimonies into the record, that would include staff's exhibits.
Had the parties intended those, the witness testimony to come into the record?
Speaking on behalf of the Office of Public Counsel, I don't know that I had intended that. I was not anticipating presenting evidence.
Okay. All right, then let's go ahead then and begin with the presentation of the stipulation. Would Spire like to start us off?
Sure, Your Honor. Spire would like to thank the Commission and the RLJ for their flexibility in giving Spire and the other parties additional time to reach a final resolution of the 2016, 2017, and 2018 ISRIS cases. Spire, Missouri, the staff of the Commission, and the Office of the Public Counsel have reached an agreement that cumulatively resolves the directive by the Missouri Western Court of Appeals as to all 6 ISRIS cases spanning from 2016 through 2018. As you know, the mandates remanded the cases back to the Commission in order to determine the amount of costs relating to the court's decision on plastics to be refunded to customers in the 2016 and 2017 ISRIS cases, as well as the amount of costs to be refunded to customers in the 2018 cases relating to the court's decision regarding cast iron and bare steel facilities not shown to be worn out or deteriorated. Consistent with virtually every settlement, I should note that none of the parties to this agreement shall be deemed to have approved or acquiesced in any rate-making or procedural principle, condition that is specifically set out in paragraph 9 of the agreement. That said, the parties worked very hard to reach an agreement on a complicated set of cases, and we are very pleased to have reached a result that is acceptable to everyone. To resolve all 6 cases, the parties have agreed that Spire, Missouri will refund $15 million to its customers in the form of a one-time credit on customer bills. The credit will be applied to customer bills rendered this August 2020. The residential credit for Spire East would be $7.04 per customer bill, and for Spire West, $17.75 per customer bill. The parties also agreed that Spire's current revenue requirement will remain unchanged. We have here today Wesley Sellinger, Spire's Manager of Rates and Planning, available for commission questions. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Chairman, would you like to ask Spire questions at this time, or would you want to hear from anyone else first?
Thank you, Judge. I do have one question, and I think it primarily just relates to Spire, so I'll ask it now if that's fine with you.
Go right ahead.
So this stipulation and agreement just resolves the 6 remanded cases from 2016, 17, and 18 appeals. And I know the issues that are in dispute are different than the 2019 cases, but this agreement doesn't have any impact on the 2019 cases currently pending in the appellate court. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Thank you. That's my question, Judge.
All right. I'm not 100% sure. Commissioner Kinney, are you on the line? I don't think he's joined us yet. Commissioner Rube, did you have any questions for Spire? I'm seeing him shake his head no.
None today. Thank you.
All right. Commissioner Coleman, did you have questions? Commissioner Coleman, if you're
Hello?
talking, you're, oh, there you are. Commissioner Coleman, are you on the line? I can see you, but not hear you. All right. If
I am not talking,
oh, now you are talking.
but I shouldn't have been. Somehow my mute jumped off. I'll remute.
No, okay, I'll take that as no questions. Commissioner Holzman, did you have questions?
I do not.
All right.
No question.
Okay, thank you, sir. Well, let me see then. What actions, Ms. Boxstruck, do you envision from the commission from here other than approving the agreement? Are there going to be tariffs filed to follow this up, or how is it going to be implemented?
We don't believe that a tariff filing will be necessary. We would just issue the bill credit in August, consistent with the commission order, assuming this is approved.
So the only action that's needed from the commission, in your view, to implement this then is to approve the agreement.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Mr. Berlin, did staff have anything they wanted to present with regard to the agreement?
Briefly, Judge, staff wants to emphasize again what Spire had mentioned in its opening statement, that this settlement agreement is the product of a great deal of negotiation and working together to be able to best meet the court's mandate. And we believe that this settlement agreement is fair, it's reasonable, it's in the public interest. It provides a refund to the customer and ratepayer that is in the most expeditious manner available per the court's mandate. And we believe that the stipulation and agreement also, of course, satisfies the court's mandate as well on the remand cases. Other than that, Judge, I have nothing else to add other than to make any staff witnesses available should there be any more technical questions that I may not be able to answer. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Berlin. Mr. Chairman, did you have any questions for staff?
Thank you, Judge.
I'm sorry, was that no?
Sorry, I said I do not. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Thank you. Commissioner Roop, did you have any questions for staff?
Not at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Coleman, any questions? Don't believe she does. Commissioner Holzman, any questions from you?
No questions.
All right.
No questions.
And we'll go to, thank you, sir. We'll go to OPC then. Does OPC have anything additional they'd like to add about the agreement?
Not overly much. Of course, I would echo what's been said before. This is obviously the result of a great deal of negotiation. The OPC is pleased with the ultimate outcome. The only thing I would add is to point out that one of the emphasis of this settlement is the finality, that we are settling all 6 of these cases totally and completely, and we hope that they will not have to return before the commission at any point in the future because we have resolved what we believe to be all of the issues, both from their remand and any future problems. So that finality is a benefit that the OPC sees from this settlement. Other than that, I have nothing further to add beyond what's already been said, and I ask the commission approve the stipulation.
Thank you, Mr. Kleiser. Mr. Chairman, any questions for public counsel?
Questions? Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Are there any commissioner questions from Commissioner Roop?
No, thank you.
No. Commissioner Coleman, any questions?
No questions. Thank you.
Commissioner Holzman, any questions?
No questions.
All right, then. Well, I think that covers it then, unless there are any other procedural matters that the parties need to bring up before we're done. I appreciate the hard work that everyone did. I appreciate the ability to take this online so that we could maintain our social distance in this interesting times that we're operating in right now. Are there any other issues from the parties that need to come before the commission? Okay, I don't see any. then I believe that will conclude this proceeding. Again, thank you all very much for your participation. And thank you for settling this agreement. We can go after.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.